Hi. When we are trying to break these family patterns of difficulty and isolation and chaos, we might be finding that we need some new skills and tools. So, one skill that I learned kind of early on that has been literally foundational and super helpful is grounding. And there's probably as many ways to do this as there are people. So, I'm just going to offer one here. And this is just about using our imagination. That is, that our brain has the power to start to create an environment for our inner world, right? So the brain starts to tell the nervous system and the rest of the body, like how things are, right? So it's sort of readjusting from things are chaotic and maybe really up and the energy is very high in the room. We might want to be able to bring something more grounded, something that's a little slower and a little more on pace with a regulated nervous system. And so we might do something grounding. That imagination then starts to set the stage for the ability for the internal workings of the body to rest into the ground. So we could imagine roots growing. We can imagine, we can actually begin by imagining if we feel like the energy is really high and that we're thinking really hard and we're trying really hard to get somebody to understand us or something, then we might want to be able to bring that energy back down into our body. And so we can even begin at the top of the head and almost start with like an elevator, this sense of like, where is the center of my energy body? And if it's really up here, can I bring that energy center down? And I perceive this as kind of an elevator kind of thing. Can I bring it to my heart? What's available in my heart for this situation? Bringing it down further, we might feel it kind of go through, like almost like down the spine. We can feel it kind of get to the belly. How does my belly feel about this? What's needed? I might be feeling a little more settled. We can imagine that elevator continuing to kind of go down, down the legs, down the knees, down to the ankles, and to the soles of the feet. And at this point, we can start to imagine that our roots grow, and our roots grow down into the earth, down into the dirt, around all the rocks, into this really compact but not impenetrable, but solid ground. Right, so we can just imagine like tree roots, that we have these energetic roots reaching into the ground, bringing us to this particular time and this particular place. And this can be really helpful for not only does it create a pause by kind of bringing us out from here, it actually changes the energy of the situation. And if you're one who practices this enough, and you can practice it especially when it doesn't matter, when you're maybe observing some high tension situation in line at the bank or the grocery store or whatever, you can start to notice how your energy can shift and how it makes a difference in what you feel capable of bringing to the situation. And obviously the highest charged, the hardest part would be doing this with a small child, but it's equally powerful then too. So practice when it doesn't matter or when it doesn't count, when it's not about you and your relationships. Practice noticing where your energy is and how to move it downwards, and practice that growth into the ground, that sense of connecting with stability and something that's strong. All right, good luck. Thanks.